Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing some First Descendant. Free to play looter shooter game on the Unreal Engine 5. Actually, it's doing pretty well. I saw an article saying it welcomed 10 million players in the first week. So if you haven't tried it and you think it looks good, you may want to give it a try. You might like it. Doesn't cost you anything other than having a half decent system, of course. But I thought I would give it a little try. Especially on the back of all the issues with the Intel 14th gen and 13th gen issues with the Intel CPUs. This is an Unreal Engine 5 game that has been causing such users issues, so I thought may as well use it as a little bit of a stability test. I'm not massively into the game, I have to be honest, but it's very easy to pick up and casually play, so I thought why not use this as a bit of a stability test, as well as test out my new live streaming settings, considering I'm not using AV1 anymore. So yeah, let's get into it. May as well show off the settings I'm using as well. I know you guys are always interested. So playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160, using 90 field of view. In terms of the graphics, I'm using ultra settings. Game does have ray tracing. I believe it's only ambient occlusion though. What else? DLSS at the quality preset, so upscaling from 1440p up to 4K. Game does also have frame generation, which I'm using, and ray reconstruction. Not using any frame rate limits, so my system will push out as much frames per second as it's possible or capable of doing. Okay, I'm just gonna rank up myself. It'd be cool if the characters actually look different when they leveled up. Like when you get every 10 levels, maybe your armor gets a bit of a visual upgrade. But I understand it's a free-to-play game. They want to save that kind of stuff for microtransactions, so I understand. Okay, I think there's one or two things I can still do in Kingston that I haven't done yet. Just trying to wrap up all the missions before I move on to the next stage. Let's see what missions are here. There is Legions of Darkness. Okay, why not? Let's do it. So this game is cross-platform. You can find yourself playing with people on the PlayStation and the Xbox, as well as PC. So there's no shortage of players if you're one of those guys that love playing online. Let's see what mission this is. Legions of Darkness, very early mission. Doesn't really give me anything I need, to be honest. So let's find another one. Very demanding game as well. Unreal Engine 5 games generally are. Pretty sure I've already done this mission. May as well do it, why not?
Descendants, they're aiming for the emergency communicator. You have to hurry.
Emergency communicator, huh? Okay. These guys are super low level. They're not really going to be an issue for me. Okay, now that all the stragglers have been taken care of, where was I actually supposed to go? Communication devices over here. Try a different weapon. Or the submachine gun.
Oh, we almost lost the last one. Okay, Descendant, you should join Bunny at the theater outpost. I'll send a sit rep to HQ with the emergency communicator. Wait, Vulcus signals are spiking. What the hell?
You're getting closer, Descendant. But my work here is already complete. All forces, extract the Ancestors' data. Transfer it to my command center. I will personally deliver it to Lord Karel.
You can try.
Vulcus signals are coming from the Magister lab. Isn't that HQ's target? Oh, this isn't good. I need to report this to Alpha immediately.
So we're just gonna have to hold off these enemies. Blowing these guys away, they're not really a challenge. Just gotta keep them away from the communication device. Okay, all good. So yeah, I've seen one or two people say they've been having loads of crashing issues with this game in particular, which doesn't surprise me. Unreal Engine games have loads of shader compilation. They're generally quite, I would say, quite strenuous on the CPU. So if you've got any instability, it certainly is going to expose it. And with all the issues going on with the 13th and 14th gen i9s, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to hear a lot of people having issues, which is unfortunate. Hopefully Intel will kind of draw the line under what they recommend for users to operate their CPUs, and then we can kind of get to the bottom of what the issues are. But I think a lot of people are going to be unhappy if they say you have to cap your CPU to 250 watt, because you're going to get nothing like what they advertised. Okay, so I've done that mission. There's some more missions around, but I don't think any interest me because I'm a much higher level than this. This is like a level 4 mission. Fallen Theater. See if there's anything interesting over there. Okay. Follow the waypoint. So for those who haven't already tested this, you can get this game free, available on Steam. I think that was all of them. You do encounter random groups of enemies on the map. I can see 11 people watching. Hit the like button if you wouldn't mind. It helps with the visibility of the stream. not only that, just let me know if the stream is smooth and if you can hear me correctly, and just the quality of the stream overall. I'm using some new settings, so I do require a little bit of feedback. So this mission's called Legion of Darkness. Not really get anything special for it, but may as well do it.
The invading Vulcus forces are establishing positions. We need to clear out the building before they really dig in.
So I can see 2 people in chat. Mr. Sorry, I've been to deal with these guys first before I read your comments.
I'm picking up enemy transmission signals. Be careful.
Bring it on.
Descendant, I've been informed that the Vulcus transmission system has a very limited range. This means there must be an enemy command center somewhere in Kingston.
Thanks for the feedback, Connor. It says the quality is good. Says the quality, the game looks super generic. Or am I wrong? It does look pretty cookie cut. It almost looks like Warframe in a way. It's the character models look good, but everything else kind of looks kind of mediocre, to be honest. Got to get in here somehow. Maybe I can find another way in. Sincere says stream quality is perfect. That's what I like to hear. I've got very, very fast internet now. So I'm finally able to give you guys a nice crisp 4K connection. So what am I supposed to be destroying? Just keeping these guys away from something? At least the 4090 is looking solid. Generally always is, but I am using frame gen and DLSS to help things out. These guys are surrounding me. Too many more of these guys.
We're receiving sightings of a powerful Vulcus unit. If we defeat him, the rest will retreat.
Oh, so they're gonna send a boss in. Okay, I'm ready.
All Vulcus transmission signals have ceased. Great job, Descendant.
Okay, that was one of the entry level missions, so I'm kind of going over work I've already done. I'm trying to get to some of these comments now. Yeah, thanks everyone for the feedback. Just letting me know the stream's good. Appreciate it. When it says that 4K the stream stutters though. I'm just having a look at my I'm just gonna have a look at my OBS settings. OBS is saying I've had not 0 drop frames, so it could be your end. How good's your connection? So stuttering may be personal to yourself. Because I've monitored 0 drop frames on my end. And Connor says runs like a tramp. I have a 4090 Strix overclock. Someone says, hi bro, what do you think about using 6800 XT fluid motion frames and frame gen? Yeah, I think it's decent. It's a decent option. 6800 XT is a solid GPU. Even now it's still really, really good. Definitely worth the money. You can get some good deals on those. Right, I'm gonna go to the second area now. It's called the Sterile land. This is where I'm actually gonna continue with the story. I'm trying to go where I'm actually meant to do missions. So I meant to do a mission around here. Got to speak to someone. I mean, I don't really want to use 2 GPUs at the same time. I know you can do it, but I would just prefer to use one for everything. Just more simple.
Get to the point.
Yeah, unlimited individual.
Guide, guide, guide. That's all everybody talks about these days. Since when did the higher-ups at Albion conduct operations based on the word of a spirit?
Sorry guys, I got a phone call to take.
Not to mention, excluding an excellent descendant like myself from this operation, everything's clearly going very well. Hey, you think it's funny I can't link with the guide? All right then, let's consider which descendants aren't able to link with the guide right now. Let's see. It's only me and Alpha, yes? Looks to me like the commander of Albion and the strongest descendant are the only ones who are still sane.
Sorry about that, phone call came through. Always
If I
people
were
trying to phone you when you're doing
I'd think
stuff.
carefully about why you've been designated as a bait. And I'm going to do things my way. Don't even think about tagging along. Huh. Do you really think you can even attempt to follow me? With my RK abilities?
Let's get to some of these comments. So, but Mr. Dress says, I wanted to ask you something. Is it better to wait like a month before buying a new gen of GPUs? I kind of want the 5090, but I'm afraid it's going to be Intel situation. Well, I wouldn't worry too much about NVIDIA. NVIDIA are pretty solid when it comes to their GPUs. I mean, the 4090 will be 2 years old in October. I got mine on launch day and it's been perfect. I haven't had any melted cables, nothing like that. It's been solid. The only problem I did have is basically it became faulty, but that's not really NVIDIA's fault. I mean, it was just a heavily used card and I got a new one, so I'm happy with that. But I would say with the Intel situation at the moment, I wouldn't recommend buying a 13th gen or a 14th gen Intel i9 processor right now because there's so much uncertainty. So to round up your question, yes, I would wait for the 50 series because there's 2 reasons why. One, you could just get yourself the latest and greatest and you know you won't have to worry about anything for the next 2 years at least. Or when the new stuff come out, there'll be a lot of 40 series stuff that might get a price cut, or you could even grab a great deal on the used market if you're interested. So there's plenty of positive reasons to wait. I would wait if I was in your situation because a lot could happen in Q4. People are saying that the 50 series might come out in 2025 now, but we never know with NVIDIA. They kind of just do what they want. So if it was me, I would wait.
Vulcus occupied territory. There's no end to them.
I was speaking about this actually to someone, and I think if there is a wide issue with the 13th and 14th gen i9 CPUs that they can't be resolved, or Intel's solution is to run them
high-level Vulcus closing
in a mode where you're getting like 25% performance reduction or something like that, then certainly there will be definitely grounds for some kind of compensation. So I'm not surprised Intel are keeping quiet. They're probably thinking about how exposed they are in terms of liability if the resolution that they propose isn't to everyone's liking. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on things because, you know, the 4900 KS in particular is quite expensive. This is a £700 CPU. And if for no fault of my own it's going to degrade and just conk out on me in the next year or so, then I will want my money back, of course. So if there's a total recall, which will be a very, very big hit for Intel, yeah, that would ruin consumer confidence. I wouldn't be too eager to buy anything Arrow Lake if Intel recall both all of the Raptor Lake i9 CPUs, 13th and 14th gen. I would actually wait a few months to have a look at what Arrow Lake is like first, if it has the same issues, before even considering going on that platform. I've got no plans on getting one anyway, but if I did, I'd be monitoring the situation very closely to see what's going to happen. But yeah, recall would be very, very bad news for Intel. Consumer confidence could be more detrimental than just replacing everyone that's being affected, because a lot of people don't like to chop and change. Once they're happy with a brand, they kind of stick with it for life. It's kind of like politics in a way. So, you know, for their sake, they want to hope that it's something they can fix. Alright, I want to try and focus on this mission now. I'm trying to read comments as well, but it's they're coming through quite a lot now. In terms of the FPS, I'm happy with the 4090. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with the 4090. There are still games that I play that this card still surprises me. Even after owning it for almost 2 years, there's still times I'm pretty surprised how well and how powerful this card is. But if I have to switch to AMD, I've already got an AMD rig anyway, so it's not, I don't have to switch. I just literally have to buy the latest CPU and just move around some hardware. So I'm ready.
Mission relay terminated.
I'm ready. If the 9000 series 3D versions of the next CPUs that AMD release are really, really good, all I have to do is take out my 7900X 3D, move my motherboard over to my main rig, and just put the Intel rig as my recording and streaming PC. Simple as that. It's a very quick change for me. So I'm not bothered either way, but at the same time, you know, I don't want this CPU to just die in the next 7 or 8 months without me doing anything wrong, because at the end of the day that would just be a waste of money. Okay, there's loads of missions I need to get to, but I'm trying to navigate this place is kind of difficult because there's loads of things in the way. There's loads of big cliffs and stuff like that, so this is an interesting map. I haven't been on this map for too long, so getting across is interesting. I wonder if I can use my my tool to get across, maybe. I don't think it would allow me to get all the way up there. Is this some kind of lift or something? It's just a surveillance tower. I guess I'll have to use this bridge to get across. I'm not interested in deleting a £700 CPU. 2 reasons. If you mess up, it's a big L, and if these CPUs just degrade over time anyway, you're eventually going to have to RMA it, and they can refuse RMA because you deleted it. So it's a risk at this point, a very, very costly risk that I'm not willing to do. But yeah, deleting is the most effective way to cool these CPUs for sure. Have I already done this mission? I'm not sure. Yeah, let's try it out. So, Legion of Immortality, anticipated ambush point. I basically got to fight a load of monsters.
You've been ambushed. Or did you let it happen? As a feint, it worked well. But you mustn't let your guard down.
I basically got
Those Vulcus cyborgs have had quite a few upgrades recently.
Basically got to just try and survive.
They encounter powerful units that aren't in our database.
So, I'm trying to get to some of your comments now. But I'm just wait for it to be safe first.
Oh, we're definitely in Vulcus occupied territory.
These guys are quick.
Went to them.
Let's grab some stuff. They're surrounding me. This game has a lot of frame spikes as well. It's just typical Unreal Engine when you have to cache everything. And once you've cached everything, it starts working alright. keep heading towards our destination.
High-level Vulcus closing in. We confirmed it's a new Kyper enhanced variant.
Huh. It's built from the same material as the one we're after.
This is the boss.
The operations log is number 17.
Let's freeze these guys up, make some space. It's pretty tough.
The enemy is being drawn your way. Infiltration is going smoothly. Good job.
Okay, hopefully drop something interesting. Okay, so Black Blaze says, is there a performance gain from overclocking a 4090? I have the same Supreme X with 1.1 VCore. Yeah, of course there's a performance gain. You can get up to 10 FPS with a decent overclock. Yeah, definitely performance left on the table. I mean, you can delid your CPU correctly, and then you've done a great job. However, if your CPU degrades over time and there's nothing you can do about that because it's Intel's issue, what are you going to do about it? Your CPU's voided now. You voided the warranty. So that's the problem, which you may not be able to avoid unless you're happy to accept the cost of replacing it on your own dime. What is going on here? Just walked into an ambush. Okay, there's a new weapon here. Could be interesting.
Tactical target achieved. Mission accomplished, Descendant.
Okay, let's go. Time to leave this place. The Mr. Dress says, what was the first game you tried with the 4090? For me, of course, it was Cyberpunk. Yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 was my first game that I tried. You can even go back through the history. If you watch after my unboxing video on October the 12th, 2022, the first game after my unboxing was Cyberpunk 2077. So yeah, me and you did the same thing. It's one of the most demanding games, so obviously I was eager to see what this card had, and it's been impressive most of the time because it was quite a big jump up from the 3090.
Mission request from Colon Special Forces Agent number 17. Objective: secure a Vulcus sample. We need a Vulcus sample to study the recent technological improvements to Legion of Immortality units. This mission is also part of the diversion tactics.
Okay. So we've got to secure a sample. Right, let's try using my sniper rifle. Probably a waste on these normal enemies, but why not? I've seen degradation in Hull. It's Spectrum when once bought aftermarket 3900 CPU, unable to run at stock. Damn, that's bad degradation. Because one thing I'm worried about as well, because this degradation stuff with the 13th and 14th gen is becoming very, very prevalent now. Selling these CPUs pre-owned is going to be even more difficult, so I'm a bit worried about that too, because I like to sell my hardware when I'm done with it. So now people might be a little bit more reserved now when it comes to spending money on a pre-owned 13th or 14th gen i9 CPU because of the whole situation. So yeah, Intel, they look like they're in trouble right now. Any of you guys looking to get one of the new 9000 CPUs? They look okay, but I would wait for the 3D variant. If you're a gamer, of course. Where the hell did all of these guys come from? It's completely ambushed. Luckily I'm strong enough to look after myself, but damn. They just keep coming.
Sample secure. Vulcus seem to believe our actions are a simple offensive mission. Feint is
This is Sharon. I'm transmitting to all Allied forces deployed to this operation. We have an urgent development, requesting backup. Number 17 has received details. All units are to head to the mining outpost.
Mr. O'Kane says 50-90 day one purchase. Yeah, absolutely. That's definitely guaranteed. Unless it's like ridiculously expensive. And if it's not in stock, those are the only two reasons I wouldn't buy it, but yep, I do plan on buying the RTX 5090 day one. So I'll definitely bring you guys an unboxing and plenty of benchmarks when I do. Okay. Getting through these missions now. There's still quite a few left. There's one here I need to get to, so I'm just going to teleport. I'm just going to read a few more comments. Essential Gaming and Outdoors says, do Once Human on day one soon. This game is already boring for me. Yeah, I'll have to try out that Once Human. VR for Racer says, are you going to upgrade to the 5090 when it comes out? Yep, definitely am. Mr. Dress says, do you think the 4090 will drive in price after the 5090 releases? I hope not. Yeah, it probably will, depending on how much faster it is. If it's only like 30% faster, then the 4090 will probably still hold quite a lot of value. But if it's like 60 or over 50% faster, then yeah, you may want to worry a little bit, because then it'll be harder to sell. Will be harder to buy a 5090, and it will definitely be harder to sell a 4090 at a decent price. So two things will go very bad if the 5090 is really, really good.
Please be as brief as possible.
Alright, let's listen to what he has to say. Let me speak to the guide first, actually. So I can see there is 27 people in watching, so if you wouldn't mind, just hit the like button if you wouldn't mind, because it helps with the visibility of the stream. Just brings more eyes to the stream. I'd appreciate that greatly. So the guy says, I'm an AI system that links to the Descendant through ARC. It is hypothesized that the ancestors, predecessors of the Descendants are the creators. Okay, but what am I supposed to do with all this information? Yeah, I don't need to speak to her yet.
Do you have something to tell me? Descendant, we have an urgent report on Sharon. Her current position is near the Vulcus munitions factory. Thanks to your diversionary tactics, she was able to reach the target safely, but the Vulcus have appeared. This is the sitrep recorded by Sharon's Asif.
Operating arcade tracking matrix. Kyper retrofitted active camouflage detected. Probability of zone infiltration high. Iron Heart excavation site status. Quarantine at the highest level of security. Terminate the Descendant on site. Terminate. Terminate.
This cyborg Vulcus, Edelek, is a commando-level model specializing defense missions. It's armed with arcade tracking functions. And it seems the Vulcus already know about the Ironheart excavation site. I was told that the Ancestors' data was tightly guarded at Kingston. If the Vulcus have gained access to it, however, then this rigorous level of security makes sense. For the moment,
Sharon has requested an attack on the repository's core facility to lure the Vulcus commander. Once the Vulcus have vacated the factory, she intends to try and infiltrate it again. Descendant, you and Jeremy are to launch an attack on the repository.
Okay, sorry about that.
Are
Long
you sure this guy can be trusted?
bit of dialogue.
Didn't you guys win at Kingston?
Focus on the mission, Jeremy.
So if I've got already good chip and you never exceeded 1.44 volts while running hyper threading disable, you never degrade your CPU in significant amount. Yeah, obviously voltage is probably one of the main things that degrades CPU, so you do have a point. But at the same time, there's degradation evidence that's come to surface even with cheap CPUs that don't use overclocking. So it may not matter what you do, these CPUs may just degrade over time regardless. So that's something you want to think about. Essential Outgaming says, yeah, sure, I'll leave a like, thanks for that. Khalifa Mom says, you will bench new AMD CPU. No, I've got no intention of buying that. It's not going to be faster than the 7800 X3D in gaming, so no, I'm not going to be buying it. Unless AMD send me a sample, but I don't get samples, I have to buy everything.
Descendant, I am at a loss for words. The ancestors' data that the Vulcus obtained in Kingston was formatted in such a way that it could not be fully viewed until all of the data packets were combined. The Vulcus managed to transmit around 90% of the data. Defeating their commander prevented them from transmitting the remaining 10%. But they were able to reconstruct the missing 10% themselves and read all of the data. How was that possible? I need to analyze this. Descendant, you need to continue your search for the Arnhart excavation site. If the Vulcus enter it first, they may destroy the entire site after they find what they want. We must hurry.
How pathetic. A full operation for such a minor target? Guess the Colon Special Forces aren't that special after all. I've sent you a more appropriate mark, so you can show me what you can really do with those highfalutin skills of yours. Get it together, come on!
Man, this guy loves to moan, doesn't he? So yeah, the new 9000 series 3D variants, I may get one. It all depends on the performance. But yeah, I'm certainly interested in seeing how good they are. It's like acid water or something. Okay, I got a mission down here I need to do. Oh, I'm not speaking about the 4900KS in particular. I'm just speaking like regular i9 variants, the ones that people use in every day, but they ain't boosting up to 6.2 gigahertz. So even a 3900K at 5.8 gigahertz shouldn't be going over 1.35 or 1.37. Sometimes they go up to 1.4. It all depends on how good your silicon is, of course, but all I'm saying is you can use these chips very conservatively and you may still run into degradation issues. Evidence is now available that that is the case, so I don't think anyone is safe based on what I've seen. Voltage may not be the only cause of degradation. That's all I'm saying. We'll see what Intel does, but I certainly would be cautious about voiding my warranty in these types of situations when you just don't know what the cause is. I'm not even sure what I meant to do in this mission, but I'm just going to follow the waypoint and destroy everything that I need to destroy. Doesn't seem to be a waypoint though. Alright, it's over here actually. Okay, maybe there's some kind of cave or something. Yeah. 5090 price 2k, maybe. If it's 2k, I can afford that, but it'll be pricey.
Vulcus's Kyper mining methods are extremely aggressive and lead to devastating contamination. The ores we seize from them are unusable, so they must be destroyed.
Wow, that was a massive, massive stutter. these guys. Taking a lot of damage here. Use some magic. Let my shields replenish. Sorry guys, I'll get to your comments when I can. But yeah, I think I've been listening to some other people's estimations. I think that if the 5090 is, let's say, 60-70% faster than the 4090, NVIDIA, because AMD don't seem to be bringing out anything enthusiast level, NVIDIA could even charge 2499. So it might be very, very expensive. We'll never know.
That storage box contains the Kyper collected by the enemy. Opening it will reveal the contaminated Kyper. Kyper disassembler operation. Please destroy as much of the Vulcus Kyper as possible.
Okay. Got another objective. So yeah, I heard that they're gonna cut the 5090 down, 28 gigabyte, 448-bit, rather than 512-bit and 32 gigabyte. That would be a shame. If they're gonna charge 2K for that, then that's a tough sell. How did you get behind me? There's a lot of enemies down here. Trying to overwhelm me. Okay, I'm running out of time. I've got to find these number things to destroy. And I've only got 4 minutes to do it, so I need to kind of have a look around. What is this? I don't even know what I'm meant to be destroying.
I'm loading.
Is this what happens when you don't pay attention? What am I looking for? These can't be destroyed, so what am I looking for? Maybe I'm meant to get out of here. I'm not too sure what's going on right now. All I know is I'm meant to destroy 7 of these things. Okay, so I've destroyed 1. I guess these are the things you're meant to destroy. Maybe you're just meant to stay in this area and then it does the rest. It's 2. Don't know if we'll have enough time to finish this off. I'm losing a lot of health here. I've got 2 more to do. Oh, come on. One minute 10 left. You just gotta stay in the area, that's it.
Tactical aim achieved. Mission accomplished, Descendant.
Alright, good job. Okay, looks like I got everything. If you remember 3090 Ti was, yeah, I do remember I bought one. It was 2K, that's fine. I can afford that. But 2.5, 3K, that's when NVIDIA starts to get a little bit crazy. So hopefully they don't go over 2K for the 5090. I always sell before I upgrade anyway, so I'll be selling my 4090 to get my 5090, but at the same time, 2K is still 2K, so hopefully they don't charge too much for it. 4900K is such a nothing burger. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I had a 3900K and I upgraded to this. And the reason being, I just didn't plan... I plan on staying with Z790 for at least 2-3 years. So I'm not going to upgrade my CPU for a while. I'll upgrade my GPU, of course, but CPUs, I'm going to stay with them for a little while. This one is called Legion of Immortality, recommended level 12. I'm going to have a look at my guns, but I'm feeling a little weak at the moment. There's so much gunfire. Go up here where it's safe. Okay, let's see what weapons I was able to collect. So what do we have? Let's sort by level. This is a level 12, considerably more powerful than what I've got. This is a Scout's rifle. This is an upgrade on what I already have. I need something with that ammo type to replace what I already have. Something better, of course. What about this? It's level 9. It doesn't look too special. Could be better than what I already have here. Another rifle, which I don't need. I haven't really got any automatics here. Alright, I got a lot of trash here, so I need to mark them as junk. Okay, so let's just mark a few things that I don't need, just in case I can't pick up any good weapons in the future. Anything that's below level 9, I'm not interested. I need to stop picking up everything I see. These can go as well. Anything below level 9, I'm not interested. Alright. All of these can go. I'll just dismantle these. Alright, we cleaned that up a little bit. Let's have a look at my modules. I'll just use the equip recommended module. I can't bother to search through them. Hopefully it'll make me stronger. That's all I care about. Let's have a look at my external components. Quite low level. So there's a level 10 one that I've already got equipped. Level 8. Level 9. So I kind of already got the best. So that's all good. Let's junk all of these. Too much trash. Alright, I'm good now. Okay. Ready to continue. Believe her mom says not sure that what I remember 109 or 98. I mean, yeah, IP score, SP score, sorry, is good indicator how good your silicon is, but it's not the be all and end all. You can still get good results from SP scores that are not that great. Because my memory SP score isn't brilliant. I'm still getting 8600 megahertz DDR5, so it all depends. And these things are quick. What's going on over here? Someone needs some help with this. What are we meant to do with this thing? We're meant to protect it or we're meant to destroy it? I'm not too sure. First time I've come across these kind of things. So avoid fragment, indestructible, eliminate the nearby enemies first. So we can't destroy this until we deal with all the nearby enemies. Don't see any. Okay, now we can destroy this thing. Still immune. Barrier disabled, void fragment can be destroyed. Why is it saying it's immune? I don't understand.
I'm loading.
Maybe this isn't the fragment, maybe it's something else. There's more enemies nearby actually. I got something for you. You guys can freeze. Alright, let's try out this new gun that I got. And these guys are quick.
I'm loading.
Gotta stay in range. Still immune. Gun's stronger. Not even sure how to complete this mission. So even when we kill all the nearby enemies, this thing still seems indestructible. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay. How many more do we have? Let's see if I can shoot it now. It's still immune, so I really don't understand how do we destroy this thing. I got no idea. The barrier disabled, void fragment can now be destroyed. 2 seconds until. Yeah, I got no idea. I'm just gonna leave this mission. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, even the guy I was with a moment ago has left the mission. I'm gonna fight my way out of here. I'm out of ammo. Enemies are getting stronger now. So you guys like cold? Yeah, I'm out of here. Go and do an actual mission that I'm supposed to do. Not really interested in the mission results. Another mission here I need to complete.
Sending info on mark. Target, Vulcus Kyper storage tanks.
You can do 8400 CL34 on any dual DIMM motherboard if your RAM's water cooled.
The objective is to disarm security and seize the Kyper pack.
Not
stored
without
within.
ridiculous amounts of voltage. I wouldn't just say
Vulcus
any.
used the rare metal Kyper in a different way from us. Specifically, the way they process it causes massive contamination and contributes to the destruction of the environment in Ingress. Research to restore the environment is underway. To help this, you need to seize the Kyper from the Vulcus. And if you can keep their commander occupied, even better.
Yeah, I mean, the KS doesn't exactly have a better memory controller than a KF. It all depends, the luck of the draw. The only thing the KS is guaranteed to do is do 6.2 GHz boost on 2 cores. And that's about it. That's the only thing that makes it special. Other than that, it's pretty much the same as all the other Ks. It's just been binned, that's all. But yeah, CL34 at 8400 MHz, saying any dual DIMM, no, that's not true. You need a ridiculous amount of voltage to do that. And if it's true, there's a lot of people that still can't do 8000, so just goes to show you. You have to have the right CPU to be able to do that. Water cooling helps, but it doesn't allow you to do anything you want.
Loading. Loading.
Okay, so I basically got to protect this area from enemies until I've seized it, basically. Straight up gamer says my RAM is only 42 GB of DDR4, 266 MHz, laughing out loud, CL16 or something. Yeah, DDR4 is low latency but low bandwidth, so there's a trade-off. When you can have both, that's when it's special. Bullet sponge. This is a bullet sponge. Right, took it down. Just about. Surviving just barely. Still a lot of frame spikes even now, even though I've been playing for almost an hour, there's still frame spikes. Okay, so I've done this one. I think there's a few more points I need to do. Okay, what am I looking for? This thing. Okay, so where am I meant to take it? Put it in here. I think there's 2 more points I've got to go to.
Loading.
That's point A. Okay, here we go. Same thing again, I got to try and survive, then take the little object and put it in that little box. You guys trying to ambush me? Just gotta try and stay alive. Hopefully I've got enough ammo to do that. Bring it on, I'm ready. tough. Okay, survived that little ambush. More on the way. I will say this gun's pretty powerful. Man, they're surrounding me now. Ran out of ammo. Come on. So you guys like the cold. Okay, finally. I can grab what I meant to grab. Someone took that thing. It's over here now. Put it in that little box. Sorry guys, I'll get to your comments when I can. I'm just going to focus on the game for now.
All storage tanks disabled.
Okay.
Mission relay terminated.
Job done. Okay, let's have a look at some of your comments. To be fair, you guys are speaking amongst yourselves. Not with these guys. Pretty easy. Let's see if I got anything useful. Let's see now. In terms of latency clocks, no matter. Not too sure what you guys are speaking about. What is this? It's a light machine gun. It's actually a launcher. Oh, it looks like a light machine gun. Special ammo though. So you don't get much of special ammo, but it's a really powerful weapon. So something to consider. Let's see, and that is a level 11 gun. It's a level 12 gun. Standard. This one's a rare. This is a rare, and it's got... This one's got higher damage output, but it's more of an area of effect. I'm interested. I think I'm going to take this and replace this. Got to barely use that gun. So, let's see how that goes. So if I picked up any modules that are useful. Let's see if I got anything else that I can use. Yeah, I finally got a level 12. That level 3 one was killing me. Level 9 of that, but I haven't got anything better than this. So all of these can just go into the junk. What about this? The level 12 one. Preferably I'd want ice, but yeah, let's go with this. It's actually a level 12 one. Let's go with this one actually. We got a lot of junk here. You gotta keep on top of this or you'll end up filling up your inventory. You won't be able to pick up anything good. So I'm just gonna get rid of all of these. Anything below level 10, I'm not interested. Yeah, I'll keep all the level 10 stuff. Okay, good to go. I got one more mission to do round here. Let's go. I don't know what this mission is.
High value target confirmed. Facility? Vulcus Kyper refinery.
Vulcus refinery, huh? Wow. That is a lot of enemies on the way to kill me.
Descendant, the Kyper refinery is a vital resource facility for the Vulcus. However, it is heavily armored. Total destruction is unfeasible. Use the enemy's fuses to disable the generators. That will bring the refinery to a halt.
Okay, so I just gotta get the fuses off them, and I can destroy these things. Simple enough mission. You just gotta beat the bad guys. One of them will drop a fuse. You grab the fuse and destroy the generator. That's pretty much how it goes. Alright, got some help. That's good. Nice that someone's joined my team. Where's the fuse? One of these guys are gonna have the fuse
Vulcus carrying
eventually.
fuse parts identified. Wait, our surveillance equipment is picking up enemy comm signals.
Uptake tracking matrix operational. Descendant detected in the area of the Kyper refinery. Guardian unit power. Highly suitable for facility defense combat. Deployment ready.
Looks like they're just sending one of their own. I was hoping the commanders would show up.
Alright, one of these guys have got the fuse. Here it is. I'll just grab this thing. We can just destroy one of the generators. Let's take out A first, may as well. That's one down. Okay, we got more incoming. Bring it on, I'm ready. Slow these guys down a little bit with my frost.
Application confirmed.
Here we go.
One generator remaining. Descendant, a high-level Vulcus is heading toward the refinery. It's likely to be Carl.
Alright. There's the fuse. Let's grab this and get out of here. I'll let that guy take care of the enemies. I'll go and take care of the generator. Gotta work as a team with this one. Alright, job done.
Descendant located. Activating quantum Kyper force field. Initiate elimination of the Descendant. Protect the refinery.
Descendant, this is a dangerous Vulcus. It will be best to eliminate.
Yep. Right ahead of you. Alright, now's the time to use my new gun. It's like a grenade launcher. It's pretty tough. First we've got to take care of all of those, protect these little orbs to protect it. Or we can't hurt it, so I'm going to deal with those. One more to go. Okay, now we can do some more damage. Some heavy damage for you. Reload already. Nice, job done.
Vulcus signal lost. I was hoping Ederlin would show up, but oh well. Thank you, Descendant.
This is Sharon. Nice work with the support. I've managed to shake off their traffic. I'm scouting for intel around the factory. I've relayed the coordinates of the temporary outpost, requesting all units to regroup at the designated location. Officially beginning infiltration operation.
Okay, we've done quite a lot of missions. Let's see what's left. No, we're not in Kingston anymore. We are in Sterile land. Pretty much done all the main missions. There's one more to do over here though. Okay, do we speak to the guide or we just speak to this person?
Do you have something to tell me?
No, you're the wrong person.
Deactivating active camouflage. I'm alive, thanks to you. And you even found time to attack the Vulcus Kyper facility. I really gotta hand it to you. Oh yeah, how did I manage to get the slip on Ederlich? He retreated as soon as the battle at the mining site was over and headed toward a facility. It looked like he'd planned to do so from the beginning. I wondered what he was up to, but he actually did us a favor in the end. I think the Ironheart excavation site is underneath that facility. A pretty hastily built structure? Check. Multiple security devices guarding the entrance? Check. Commander-level Vulcus disappearing inside? You can see how it all adds up, right? I need to assign missions to all operatives to shut down the facility's multiple security devices. It'll require specific procedures, but I've had experience in dismantling many of these types of devices. Let's move. We need to get in there before the Vulcus can do anything to the excavation site.
I have to admit, not even my arcade can penetrate the quantum barrier of these security devices. Those rust buckets have put some thought into this.
Anyway, guys, I just wanted to jump on a live stream very quickly just to test some stability. Obviously, this game's been giving a few people problems. Apart from the frame spikes, it's pretty stable, at least on my system. And the performance is pretty bad, it has to be said. But I'm sure it'll improve over time. And it's a free-to-play game, so it's not like you can get a refund, can you? But I think I'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for letting me know that the stream was looking good, sounding okay. Just needed that feedback for the new settings that I'm using. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Or just hit the like button. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Thanks for watching. I'm using the Samsung S9 5B.
High-level Vulcus closing in. Prepare for engagement.